Have you ever stopped to watch the way water flows, how it moves with ease, how it never fights against obstacles, yet somehow finds its way to the ocean, vast and abundant? That very effortless movement holds a secret, a divine lesson for your own life, especially for the prosperity you seek. The moment you understand that wealth, like water, cannot be forced but must be allowed to flow, you unlock a power far greater than struggle, far greater than worry. Picture a simple glass of water on your table, ordinary to the eye, yet within its clear, shimmering presence lies a sacred mirror of your inner world. Every word you speak, every thought you harbor, every feeling you nurture is absorbed, not just by your own spirit, but by the world around you, and most mysteriously, by the water itself. In this, there is a hidden law, one that Florence Scovel Shinn emphasized in her teachings, that what you declare, what you affirm with unwavering belief, begins to mold reality itself. You may think this is symbolic or mystical, but those who have practiced it quietly know the undeniable truth. There is a tangible response in the universe to your spoken and unspoken words. Now, imagine filling a glass of water, holding it in your hands, and consciously speaking words of gratitude, abundance, and success into it. The water listens, it vibrates, it carries your intention. And as you drink it, it carries the promise into your own being, infusing your cells with the rhythm of prosperity. Yet, here is where the suspense lies. Many will take this glass, and yet nothing seems to happen, because the missing link is faith. Faith is not a simple wish. It is the unwavering certainty that what you speak into existence is already moving towards you, like an invisible current beneath the surface, strong and unstoppable. If doubt creeps in, the water reflects that doubt, and the flow is interrupted. But if you persist, if you consistently declare your desire with clarity and joy, the invisible begins to manifest in ways that surprise and delight you. Small miracles, seemingly coincidental events, doors opening that were once closed, opportunities arriving exactly when needed. All are signs that the water has carried your intention beyond your conscious perception. Remember, prosperity is not a battle to win, it is a current to enter. Resistance only creates friction, and friction blocks the flow. So, allow yourself to release struggle, to release the frantic grasping, and instead, speak boldly, drink mindfully, and trust that abundance is flowing to you as naturally as the river flows to the sea. Every drop of water becomes a teacher, every sip a reminder, and every moment a chance to align with the unseen forces that are always conspiring in your favor, ready to shower you with more than you can yet imagine. Now, imagine the hidden power that lies not just in the water you drink, but in the subtle currents of life itself, flowing unseen yet shaping every circumstance you face. Many search for wealth, for success, for peace, as though it were a distant treasure to be chased, unaware that it already moves toward them like a silent tide, ready to rise at the exact moment of their surrender. Here is the mystery. Abundance never comes to those who struggle, to those who fight or push against the natural order, because it is not a prize to wrest from life. It is a current to enter, a vibration to align with. Think of the times in your life when things seemed impossible, when obstacles towered over you, and yet, in some miraculous way, solutions appeared, doors opened, or help arrived from unexpected places. That is the water of life responding, the current of prosperity, finding the path around your resistance. And yet, most people miss it, because they cannot see the invisible, they cannot trust the unseen, and they doubt the very flow that is their birthright. But now, pause and consider this. What if a simple daily ritual, a glass of water infused with your spoken words, could awaken this dormant law within you? What if each sip became a conduit for manifestation, for turning your thoughts and affirmations into tangible results? This is not imagination. This is the law in action, the principle that Florence Scovel Shinn revealed in her work, reminding us that faith is the unseen hand that moves mountains. And here comes the suspense that changes everything. Many who begin this practice feel nothing at first, yet in the silence of their patience, in the quiet surrender to the process, the invisible begins to weave a pattern that will soon reveal itself in the most astonishing ways. A long-lost opportunity suddenly returns, a financial blessing arrives unexpectedly, relationships shift, health improves, and circumstances bend as if touched by magic. But it is not magic. It is the natural law of the universe responding to intention, to belief, and to the frequency you are holding. Your words are seeds, your faith is the water, and your conscious attention is the sunlight. They combine to cultivate a life of prosperity beyond imagining. But remember, the law is precise. You cannot speak fear and receive abundance. You cannot murmur doubt and expect doors to open. Every thought, every emotion, every spoken declaration carries a frequency that the universe answers with perfect accuracy. So, drink the water, speak your intentions, imagine vividly the life you desire, and feel it as if it is already yours. Watch for the signs, the subtle shifts, the synchronicities that signal that the tide has turned in your favor. Let the suspense fuel your faith, for the universe loves to reveal its wonders in ways that surprise and delight, often in moments when you least expect it, proving that you are never alone, that abundance is never withheld, and that the flow of life, like the water in your hand, is always moving toward those who dare to believe. As you continue to honor this sacred relationship with water and word, you begin to notice a profound transformation, not only in your outer world, but within your inner landscape as well. Fear loosens its grip, impatience dissolves, and a quiet confidence takes root, because you finally understand that life is not working against you, but with you, always responding to your dominant belief. Prosperity is no longer something you chase. It becomes something you expect, something you welcome with calm assurance. This is the final revelation that many overlook. When you stop forcing outcomes and instead align with the flow, the universe rushes in to fill the space you have cleared. Water teaches this lesson perfectly, for it never clings, never resists, yet it shapes mountains and nourishes entire civilizations. In the same way, your steady faith, practiced daily through intention and gratitude, begins to shape your destiny without strain. You may notice that money arrives through channels you never planned, that solutions appear before problems fully form, that peace replaces anxiety even in uncertain moments. This is the sign that your frequency has shifted, that you are no longer asking life to prove itself to you, but allowing it to express itself through you. And here lies the final moment of suspense, the quiet pause before full manifestation. There may be a brief stillness, a moment where nothing seems to move, where the glass of water looks ordinary again and the world appears unchanged. Do not be deceived by this silence. In nature, still water often runs deepest, and beneath the surface, powerful currents are already carrying your intentions toward fulfillment. Trust this pause, honor it, and remain faithful to your words, for faith tested is faith strengthened. Continue speaking life, prosperity, and harmony into your water, and drink with reverence, knowing that you are participating in a divine exchange. The universe hears you, responds to you, and mirrors your certainty with precision. Soon, what was once unseen becomes undeniable, and what was once hoped for stands before you as lived experience. This is not coincidence, nor luck, nor chance. It is the law fulfilled through alignment. When you understand this, you no longer fear lack, delay, or uncertainty, because you recognize them as temporary illusions, shadows that vanish in the presence of truth. Water flows, life flows, abundance flows, and you are part of that eternal movement. Let each sip remind you of your power, each word affirm your worth, and each day deepen your trust in the unseen forces working tirelessly on your behalf. And as you walk forward with this awareness, grounded yet expectant, calm yet confident. Know that your journey has only just begun, and the river of prosperity will continue to expand as long as you remain aligned with its flow. If you are benefiting from our topics, please subscribe, like, and turn on the bell notification so you can see our new videos early.